around thinking that I've sort of developed a whole new sound that you've never heard before, but I mean, my songs and my stories are mine, and my voice is mine, and my sound, you know, Behold sounds like me. I'd say that I feel like I'm part of a new wave of mainstream artists who are real, who are not coming out of X Factor. I mean, Adele is probably the best example of that wave of musicians.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that turn into mainstream, but still they are real persons. You know, I show my personality in my music. I write the songs myself. I play the instruments, and yeah, I think every person in this world is unique. I mean, I'm always open in terms of collaborations. I think it's very inspiring to work with talented people in you know, in whatever direction. I'm a music lover, so I'm never turning down, you know, a suggestion before I've sort of checked out if there's something we can do together. I don't really see it as, you know, I mean, I like working alone, but I also love collaborating. So I think it's about finding the right balance. My father has a huge record collection that I sort of started diving into when I was very young. So it was everything from Deep Purple to Carole King, The Beatles, Neil Young, Bob Dylan. When I started buying CDs myself, it was Jeff Buckley, Radiohead. That was sort of the first records I bought, and I didn't listen to anything else for like 2 years when OK Computer and Grace with Jeff Buckley came out. But I also, I mean, today as an artist, I don't really get inspired by other music. I get inspired by the life I'm living, the people I meet, my surroundings, the political landscape, you know, everything that sort of happens around me. Well, a lot of influence, I'd say. It's basically me and a producer in the studio. That's how I record, and then I bring in other people to play if I need it. But basically, I play most of the instruments myself. And yeah, I'd like to be part of the production. It's yeah, it's extremely important to me, and also one of the very, you know, fun parts of making an album, producing it. For me, it's extremely important. It's a great way of entering people's homes. You know, you can go directly into someone's home with your acoustic guitar by putting up a good video, and I think to me it's key to show what kind of artist I am on YouTube, because you can actually, you could say that you add a layer to the booklet of the album by putting up a video where you can tell about how you did the album. You can play the song the way you wrote it, just acoustically. You can show, you know, I mean, to me it's great to be able to I do acoustic sessions here and then on YouTube where I play the songs on piano and guitar to show what kind of artist I am. Well, to me, there's definitely songs that are political. I'd like to leave it up to people to you know, to use the lyrics as, you know, in whatever way they want to do it. But there are songs that, on a personal basis, for me, is about politics. Yeah, sure. Let's run wild tonight. I think that the best piece of advice I've ever had was from my dad, and he basically told me after I moved to New York when I was 19 years old and started out in the music industry there, and got carried away with the whole VIP thing, and basically ended up going back without doing anything because I you know, lost focus. And he basically spoke a lot about saying no and being true to yourself when I got back, and I think that's the most important thing in my career now, is to be able, because so many people have so many opinions about this and that, and you should do that, this, you should do that, and basically be able to feel what do you want to do yourself, what is right for you, and then be able to say, no, I don't want to do that. Stop singing and I've lost my sight. I love being on stage. You know, that's one of my favorite parts of
Yeah.
my job. It's the moment where you sort of your music meets the audience. That sort of clash is absolutely amazing, and it's a rush every time. It's something I couldn't live without.